During this time, it's really a special time for us to really unveil the true nature of our mind. In day-to-day life, we're so busy that we don't often have the opportunity to address all those emotions that maybe are sort of bottled up inside of us. And some of us are kind of going on with our days quite normally, all the people in the supermarkets, pharmacies that are working as normal, where others might be at home cleaning their surfaces 100 times. Those with kids, I'm sure, are very, very busy. But everyone's going through different emotions and different challenges right now. But it's a really good opportunity to really reflect into whatever experience that you're having. And honouring and respecting that inside of you. And whatever bubbles up to the surface in the mind during this, see if you can catch your mind and really take this time to get to know yourself on a deeper level. And knowing that creating fear in our minds is not doing any benefit to us at all. And it's so easy in this time right now to be so consumed by media and social media and what people are saying and fake news, and we don't know what to believe anymore. And our minds might judge from thinking this was planned to this was Mother Nature. But whatever it is, we have to believe that it's all for balance and good, and we can't change what's happening right now. But we can all do our best to connect into the best version of ourselves and take this time as an opportunity to grow and learn. So making a commitment to yourself that during this time that we're going through, that we constantly bring our mind back and focus on being peaceful, using all the tools that we have in yoga to rise above any fear or anxiety. Find a way to feel useful during this time. Let's deepen the breath. Feel that you ground down through the sitting bones, feeling a sense of more length up through the spine. Feel a softening in the face and a gentle smile to the face. Feeling the cheeks, the lips soft. Noticing what happens to the mind as we have this smile. So we're going to do 3 Oms, and we're going to try chanting. If your husbands are in the other room and they think you've gone bonkers, well, the world has right now, so we're going to give it a go. And so I'll chant like I normally do in class, and then I'll also chant with Mum for the call and response. And you can let me know afterwards if it was a horror or if it was good. Inhaling for Om.
Oh.
Om, Hari Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Om 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 Hari Om, Om 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 Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, 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 Hari Hari Om, Hari Hari Om, Hari Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Take a slow deep breath in. At the top of the inhalation, hold the breath. With control, slowly exhale. Again, inhaling. Hold the breath. With control, exhaling. One more time. Hold. With control, exhale. Relax the breath. And slowly stretch the legs out. When you're ready, let's come up onto all fours. Oops. The screen at the top is frozen, everyone's still meditating. Okay, so we're on all fours. Can they hear you? I think so, they're all moving. No, the ones on the iPad, they're moving. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with some cat-cow stretches. Exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling, lifting head, neck and chest. Do this a few times. Rounding and arching. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And slowly come to a neutral position and start to circle the hips in one direction. And then changing direction. And then coming back to neutral, let's move into a downward facing dog, lifting the hips high. Draw the hips up and back. And start to bend one knee at a time, lengthening out one leg, then the other. Keep the hips drawing up and back. And slowly walking the feet forwards towards the hands. Relaxing the head down. Make sure the weight's equal through the feet. And then slowly rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Having the feet about hip distance apart, you can stay facing forward on the front edge of your mat. Bring the chin towards the chest and very slowly roll back down to the floor, vertebra by vertebra, keeping the legs straight. Try not to draw the hips back, relaxing the head down. Good. Bring the awareness to the breath. Feel the sitting bones gradually lifting up. And then see here if you want to maybe bend one knee, straighten the leg a little bit more and then change. Or if you want to take hold of one elbow or take hold of both elbows and maybe sway the torso to one side, the hips to the other. So listen to the body and do what feels good and beneficial to you. Good. And slowly come back to neutral. Relax the arms down. Bring the hands either side of the feet. Let's bring the left leg far back, left knee to the floor. Lengthen through the spine. And then take a moment to allow the chin to release down, the head to release down. Feeling a stretch to the back of the neck, release the hips down and forwards. And then slowly feel the neck lengthening, moving from the chest. Start to lift the head and the chest forwards and up. From here, let's slide the fingertips back so they're in line with the heel and start to rock backwards and forwards, straightening and bending the front leg. Work with your breath. Move at a rhythm that feels beneficial to you. And then slowly coming back, bring the palms back down flat onto the floor, curl the toes under, downward dog, lift the hips high, look down towards the feet. pressing down through the hands, draw the hips up and back. Slowly shift forwards into plank pose, bring the body into a straight line, hug the muscles into the body, and lowering down, knees, chest, chin to the floor, slow motion if you can. Gently scoot the pelvis forwards, lift up the head, neck and chest. Take a few breaths here and let's very slowly move the head over to the right shoulder and then over to the left, like a turtle that's just woken up, coming out of its house, saying good morning, exploring the world, stretching out, seeing what's around. And bring the head back to center, back into downward dog. Lift the hips high. Left foot forwards. Release the back knee and toes. Take a moment here to allow the head to release down. A softening in the spine. The hips to release down and forwards. Finding an element of softening in the position. Then gradually, from the heart, starting to lengthen, moving the chest forwards, lifting the head, lifting the neck, looking forwards. And let's bring the fingers back in line with the heels and start to straighten the front leg backwards and forwards. So the front of the foot lifts as you straighten the leg. Use the breath. Continue to extend and bend nice and slowly. Listen to your body's intelligence and moving in a mindful way. Feeling the joints and the muscles, the connective tissue gradually warming up. And slowly bringing the knee back, hands back either side of the foot. Bring the right foot to meet the left foot, coming into Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Relax the hands and the head down. Yes, Charlie Chaplin feet. Bring the heels together, toes out to the side. If your hamstrings are tight, you can bend the knees a little bit. And slowly, make sure the hips haven't shifted too far back. Draw the hips forwards. And then draw the hips over to the right and the hands over to the left. So the trunk comes over to the left. The head releases down. Top of the head releasing down towards the floor. Breath soft. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. And slowly back to center. Shift the hips over to the left as the torso and the hands come over to the right. Relax the head, relax the jaw. Feel the top of the head is releasing down towards the floor. The jaw is soft. Bring the hands back to center, square up the feet. Hands either side of the feet again, right leg far back. Release the back knee to the floor, hands onto the front knee, shoulders in line with the hips. And you're going to twist to your left side and place the hands either side of your thigh. It should be the other way around to demonstrate. And just gently twisting to your left, shoulders down, chest broad. Turning the head as well to the left without strain. Continue to allow the hips to release down as you lengthen the trunk and twist from the ribs. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Gently releasing the hands back down to the floor. Bring the left foot back, downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Akasha Bhujangasana. So we bend the knees, squat back, knees are hovering off the floor. We thrust forwards into plank pose, bring the body into a straight line. Engage the quads, don't let the knees sag. Let's see if we can bend the elbows, keeping the body in a straight line just for a few seconds. Then place the knees to the floor, slowly lower chest, chin to the floor. Allow the pelvis to release forwards and down. Lift the head, neck and chest. See if you can start to apply some pressure to the hands and lift up a little bit more, but keep the shoulders down. Chest open. Curl the toes, lift the knees, use the abdominal muscles, come back into downward dog. Bring the right foot forwards in between the hands. Back knee to the floor, hands onto the front knee. Shoulders back in line with the hips. And slowly start to twist around, taking hold of the side of the leg, rotating around to the right. Let the head follow, keep the knee in line with the ankle. Allow the hips to release down. Chest open. Breath soft. And gently head back to center. Release the hands back to the floor. Bring the left foot to meet the right, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Relax the head down. We're going to interlock the fingers, drawing the hands up towards the ceiling, releasing the head towards the floor, the face towards the shins. The hands releasing up and over. See if you can feel the sitting bones lifting as the knees draw back slightly without locking them. Release the hands back down alongside the body. Bend the knees, bring the abdomen onto the thighs, reach the arms forward, lengthen through the spine. So you're in a chair position. If any of you at home aren't feeling the burn, you can just, you can pause the video and hold it for a few more minutes if you like. Still got to crack jokes. Right. Yeah. Slowly push up through the feet. It's warming up here, fire's rocking here. Gentle back bend. Stand straight, take hold of the elbows. I paid Mum to come into the room just for the sound effects, right? Can you hear it? There's a bit of huffing and puffing going on. Yeah. Ground down through the feet. Lengthen up through the spine. Let's take a side stretch to the right. Feel the body stays in one plane. Don't collapse the right side of the body. Keep a sense of length. Breath soft. So if we can control our breath when our body's under a little bit of resistance or stress, It's much easier for us to learn to control the mind under stress. So we start with the physical and work to the more subtle. Inhale coming up, change the interlock, and relax the breath. And then slowly, when you're ready, lengthen and stretch over to the left side. Keep a sense of grounding down through the feet, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Breathing slowly and deeply. Continue to feel an upward energy moving up through the spine on the inhalation. A softening of the jaw, the shoulders on the exhalation. Gently inhale, come back up to center. Let's reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Take a gentle back bend again, arching back. Lift the chin slightly. Keep the neck long. Stand straight, palms together in front of the chest. Good. Relax the hands. Oh, I need to take off a layer. Oh, is anyone else taking off? No? Okay, just me. See, this is what happens when I do the class. I get warm. Okay, feet together. The socks might come off next. Palms together. Take a moment with the eyes closed. Take a moment of gratitude in the heart center for us being in the safe environment that we're in. The luxury of being able to tune into a class, to be able to have internet, television, all of these. Well, maybe it's not an advantage, but we enjoy it. Let's reach the arms out and up. Gentle back bend. Let's swan dive forward. So stand straight, arms out to the side like a plane, and hinging forwards from the hips, relaxing the head down. Good. Relax the arms. Let's start, as the body's beginning to warm up now, to tilt the pelvis further forwards by lifting the sitting bones up. Relax the head down. Make sure the toes aren't gripping. Let's bring the hands to the floor, either side of the feet, left leg far back. Left knee to the floor. Release the toes, hands onto the front knee for Anjaneyasana. A monkey pose. Shoulders back in line with the hips. Raising the arms up alongside the ears. Take a gentle back bend if you feel steady. If not, work on balance. Shoulder blades drawing down. Gently bring the head back to center and bring the arms out to like a T shape. Shoulder blades drawing down the back. Feel that you're opening the chest, opening the upper back. Keep the arms as if they're in a straight line. So if you imagine you had a long branch or stick behind your back, you turn. We're going to turn to the right and try and keep the arms in a straight line. So next week we can try with maybe a broomstick, we can see if we can keep the arms in a straight line. Keep the knee in line with the second toe. Twisting as far as you can from the navel. Shoulders down. And slowly back. Lower the hands back down to the floor. Curl the toes under. Lift the back knee. If you're getting bored, you can just mute me and do your own thing. So the back knee is lifted. We want to feel now that we're drawing the right foot back towards the left foot towards the right. So we feel we're sucking the legs towards one another. So the muscles start to activate. So you go wakey wakey. Come onto the fingertips if you're not there. And then see if you can reach the arms forwards in front of you. Legs are still sucking in. Let's bring the arms out to the side like a plane and take your belly off your thigh. Woohoo! It's like we're flying. Sorry, Diana. And gently releasing down. Right foot back. Downward dog. Lift the hips up and back. Feel that you're pressing the floor away with the hands. Plank pose. Side plank. Turn onto your left side of the foot and you can stack your right foot on top, or you could bend the knee like this as an option to give a little bit more support. Don't lock your left elbow. Raise the right arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. Have a smile. And slowly releasing, coming back down. Bring the right foot back, downward dog. Let's come into child pose for a moment. Bend the knees, big toes touching. Slowly rest, hips towards the heels. You can make a pillow if you want with the hands, or you can keep the hands active and the arms active. Become aware of the breath. And then when you're ready, extend the arms if they're not extended. Shift back into downward facing dog. Roll over onto the right side of your foot. Make sure that you're not locking your right elbow. Do whatever option with your left foot. And raise the left arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. So we're engaging all the muscles through the body to create stability. And slowly coming back down. Plank pose. Knees to the floor. Chest and chin slowly coming down. Shoulders away from the ears. Hover off the floor. If you're already down, push back up and start again. Hold. Hold. And down. Lie the pelvis, scoot the pelvis forwards, lift the head, neck and chest. Bring the hands behind the back. Gently draw the arms back. Breathing slowly and deeply. Place the hands back under the shoulders, pressing back into downward facing dog. Left foot forwards, back knee to the floor. Hands onto the front knee. Shoulders in line with the hips. Raise the arms up alongside the ears. Find your balance, find your point of focus. If you want, you can take a gentle back bend. And slowly bring the head back to center, spine back, arms out to the side. Broaden the back, broaden the chest. So don't open up the chest too much and forget about broadening the back. So both actions. And then slowly twisting from the ribs, slowly coming round to the left. Feel the twist is coming from the navel and the ribs, not from the neck or the shoulders. Gently, slowly coming back, bring the hands back down. Curl the toes under, lift the back knee. So we're doing a high lunge. We're sucking the legs towards one another, so we're activating the muscles. If it's comfortable, keep that action. Reach the arms forwards. And see if you can bring the arms out to like a plane. See if you can bring the belly off the thigh. So it's just a few moments. Hands back down. Ooh, well done. Right foot to meet the left. Relax the head down. Relax the breath. And then slowly reach the arms out alongside the ears. Bend the knees if you need to, hinging up from hips. Take a gentle back bend. Stand straight, palms together. Relax the hands, eyes closed for a moment. Observe the energy moving through the body. Good. Let's step towards the back or middle of your mat. And we're going to have the left foot slightly turned out. We're going to do Virabhadrasana 1. So it's a closed hip pose. Hips stay facing forwards, shoulders stay forwards. We step the right foot, a large step forwards in front of you, hands on hips. And then from here, let's warm up if you're not already warmed up. But we're going to bend the front knee, trying to keep the back heel down on the floor. We can extend and bend a few times, keeping the hips and the shoulders facing forwards. Try and keep the shoulders in line with the hips. See if you've still got a little smile going on. And remember to listen to your body and only do what feels beneficial to you. Next time you come forwards with the knee, hold. Try and get the knee in line with the ankle. The back leg is active, pressing down through the foot. Raise the arms up alongside the ears, but draw the shoulder blades down. Keep moving the front knee forwards, but the back leg is straight and active. Focus on grounding down through the feet, upward energy all the way up through the crown of the head as the shoulders release down. Toes are soft. And slowly straighten the front leg. Left hand or left arm down onto the back of the leg, back of the left leg. And we gently are going to arch back, creating a back bend. Breathing, balancing. And slowly releasing back to center, lowering the arm, bend the front knee, bring the legs back together. Good, well done. You can see everyone's legs shaking. Good. Step back again, let's do the other side. So the right foot slightly turned out to the side. So to about 2 o'clock. Step the left foot a large step forwards. Hands on hips. Hips, shoulders facing forwards. Starting to bend. We want to keep the arch lifting on the back foot as much as you can. So the action comes from the inner right thigh staying back, the outer edge of the back foot staying back and down. So if you imagined a little safety pin underneath your arch, and every time you bend the knee you're trying to resist that without overstraining the ankle. Work with your breath, relax the jaw. Each time you come forward, see if you can move a little bit more. So stretching out the back leg. Next time you come forwards, hold. Keep moving the front knee forward, shoulders in line with the hips. Raise the arms up. Consciously draw the shoulder blades down the back. Feel there's that element of sliding down. Front and back ribs lifted equally. That back arch is still lifting. Front knee continues to move forwards. Soften the jaw. Feel that grounding element through both legs. Upward energy creating space through the spine. Good. Straighten the leg. Lower the arms. Right hand comes onto the back of the thigh. Left arm comes up alongside the ear. Gentle back bend. Keep the cervical spine proportionally long, but not just dropping the head back. And gently head back to center, release the arm, release. Bend the front knee, bring the right foot to meet the left, and relax. Amanda's saying, is it time for Savasana? Okay, Savasana, lie with your head close to the iPad so you can hear me. Or whatever you're on, computer, speaker. And take a moment, if you need to hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock maybe gently from side to side. And take a moment to listen to your body and do any movement, stretch that the body feels like doing right now. You might feel like doing a handstand, you might feel like doing a twist, you might feel like you just want to do Savasana, anything that you like. Happy baby, rocking. Listen to your body. Okay, and then relaxing. Make sure you've done whatever you're doing to both sides. We're going to stay lying on your back. And I'll do my best to instruct you so you don't have to look at the screen. So we're going to have the arms out to a T shape on the floor. So out to the side, shoulder height. Shoulder blades drawing down the back. We're going to bend the right leg and place the foot on top of the left thigh. So just above the knee or on the knee spine. From here, we're going to keep the right shoulder on the floor and we're going to slowly lift the right hip and draw the knee over to the left side. So the right shoulder stays down on the floor. And breathing here for a few breaths. Head can stay centered for now. Then we're going to explore allowing the right arm to naturally lift as you draw the knee all the way down to the floor. So your shoulder might lift a bit, your arm might lift a bit, so the arm's suspended in air. And then you're going to rock between these two positions where you lift the knee, shoulder comes back to the floor. And then you rock, bring the knee back down to the floor, let the arms suspend. And your head might want to actually roll to the left instead of thinking of turning it in the opposite direction. So rock between these two positions. Knee comes all the way down, shoulder lifts, arm might lift. Lift the knee slightly, shoulder comes back down. So continue moving slowly and mindfully between these two actions. Your whole arm might lift, or maybe the shoulders lifts. Don't force it down, just allow gravity to release it. And then let's explore, knee comes all the way down to the floor and the shoulders hanging in midair. Allow gravity to do the work. See where the head wants to comfortably come to. Breathing slowly and deeply. Soften the jaw. Soften all the facial muscles. And then gently and slowly, lifting the knee, rolling the shoulder back down, mindfully coming back. We've held the pose for a little while, so you want to move slowly. Hug the knee in towards the chest. So the right knee comes in, you take hold of it. Extend through your left heel, so the back of the leg's active. Draw the knee in as much as you can towards the chest. Pavanamuktasana, lifting the head up towards the knee. Give your knee a kiss if you can, or blow your knee a kiss. And slowly rolling back down. Take hold of the back of the leg now, back of the thigh, and extend the leg up towards the ceiling, trying to straighten your leg as much as you can. If it's too much and you need to have a bend to the knee, do so. We want to feel that we're getting stretched to the back of the leg. Extend through both heels. Soften the shoulders, soften the neck, soften the jaw. See if you want to walk the hands a little bit further up the leg. That might be an option for you. But don't let the shoulders lift up so the chin's lifting and the neck's arching back. You want to keep the shoulders down, the legs straight, and the neck long. Now we're going to use our abdominal muscles, especially the lower abdominal muscles, to help us lift up the head towards the leg and walk the hands further up towards the ankle, lifting the head towards the shin. Shoulders down, left leg straight, and breathe. You can also take hold of your foot if that's an option. And gently bend the knee back in towards you. Start to lower the head down to the floor. Take hold of the knee again. Bend the left leg. Place the sole of the foot onto the floor. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Draw the left knee in towards you. Take hold of the back of the leg. The left leg. So your right hand comes in between both of your legs. You draw the knee in towards you. Shoulders are down. Left knee's coming towards you, right knee's opening. Amanda, you're going to have to help me on the other side. I'm going to forget this sequence. You're going to have to unmute yourself. Focus on the breath. Soften the jaw, soften the shoulders. Work with your breath, releasing any tightness and tension. Slowly releasing the hands, placing the left foot back on the floor, close to the bottom. You're keeping your right leg crossed where it is. Arms alongside the body, palms facing down. We're going to press through the left foot and lift the hips up, opening the right knee so the hips are level to one another. Keep pressing through the left foot, pressing down through the arms and lifting up. And then very slowly, with control, seeing if you can roll down vertebra by vertebra. Release the leg. Stretch out both legs. Roll them. Good. Bring the legs together. Bend the left leg. Hug the left knee in towards you. So Pavanamuktasana. Extend through both heels. Slowly lift the head up towards the knee. Shoulders away. Give your knee a kiss. And slowly lower the head back down. I've got fluff from kissing my knee. There. Take hold of the back of the leg. Extend the leg up. Extend through both heels. If you've got tight hamstrings and you need to bend the knee slightly, bend the knee. If not, extending all the way up. Seeing if you can get your ankle, hip into a straight line. If there's any shaking going on and you need to release, just soften the knee a little bit. Work with the breath. Using the breath to allow any tightness and tension to soften. And then let's slowly see if we can walk the hands up a little bit further, but keeping the shoulders down, the back of the neck long. Keeping the legs straight. Don't sort of trick yourself by reaching hold of higher but bending your knee more. And then let's slowly use the lower abdominal muscles to help lift you up, drawing the hands further up, maybe taking hold of the foot, drawing the leg towards you, keep the leg straight, extend through the right heel. Find a smile somewhere. Gently bend the knee, start to lower the head, hug the knee in towards the chest as the head releases down to the floor. We haven't done the twist, have we? We started with the twist. Okay. That's alright. So we'll do the twist now. That'll really play with my sequencing. Place the left foot onto the thigh. Arms are out to a T shape. And let's start to rock over to the side, drawing the right knee over. Left knee over to the right. Keep the left shoulder down. And then start to explore, lifting the left shoulder a little bit, bringing the knee down to the floor. And exploring rocking between the two, so you lift the knee enough for the shoulder to relax back. And drawing the knee down, allowing the shoulder and the arm to lift. Keep the arm shoulder height. And rock between the two.
See where the head comfortably wants to go to. Use your breath. Next time your knee comes down to the floor, shoulder and arm may be lifted. Let's breathe into that, allowing gravity to release the shoulder down, the arm down. See where the head wants to be. It might want to be centered, it might want to go to the right. Taking slow, deep breaths in and out. Feeling an element of softening. And very gently coming back. Good. Hug the knee back in towards the chest. Pavanamuktasana again, lift the head up towards the knee. Extend to the right heel. Slowly lower the head down. Bend the right knee, cross the left ankle over the right knee, thigh. Draw the right knee in towards you. Take hold of the back of the leg. Head relaxed, shoulders relaxed down. Continue to draw the right knee in towards you as you open the left. And find where you are holding any unnecessary tension and try and soften that, including in the hands. So notice how much the hands might be unnecessarily gripping. The right leg can work with drawing so that the hands don't even actually need to be there. So find that place where the fingers can soften and the hands are just there for support. Feel with each exhalation a sense of dissolving tension. Gently release the hands, place the foot onto the floor, right foot onto the floor, left ankle stays crossed, arms are alongside the body, shoulder blades down. Press down through the shoulders, through the right foot, and lift the hips up. Press down through the hands, through the triceps. Try to open the knee, keeping both hips level. Opening the chest, lifting the hips higher. And then slowly rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Release the leg. Stretch the leg out. If I forgot anything, you can unmute yourself and tell me, roll the legs. Yeah. Bend the knees, take hold of underneath the knees. You have the option here to also cross your ankles and take hold of your big toes. That's also an option. And we're going to rock backwards and forward. So either with the legs uncrossed, rocking backwards and forwards, or with the ankles crossed, big toes. Woohoo! Try and round the back. rocking backwards and forwards. And slowly coming up to sit. Good. You can face forwards. Hi everyone. Hi. Okay. Let's separate your legs to a wide angle. If you want to pop a cushion underneath your hips, you can do, if you need it. Okay? Or fold a blanket, something. You want to be careful not to overextend the back of the knees. So if you're on a cushion, that might be an issue and you might need to sort of put something underneath. So just be mindful not to push the knees down. We're going to place the hands behind the hips, open up the chest and extend through the heels. Lengthen up through the spine. Try not to use your chin or your neck to do that action. Feel that it's coming from the base of the spine and you're drawing the pubic bone forwards, feeling that you're moving your sitting bones back behind you. You should feel a stretch to your inner thigh. Then extend through the heels. And slowly feel that you're drawing the sitting bones further back behind you, drawing the pubic bone further down towards the floor. So as you can see, my chest isn't rounding. My chest is open and I'm moving all the way from the pelvic area, getting a stretch to the inner thigh. So wherever that is for you, find that place. It might be micro movements. It might be sitting up straight. Do what's good for you. Some of you might be able to come further forwards. See what works. You have the option to bring the hands forwards in front of you. Use the breath to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Keep a sense of rooting down through the sit bones and lengthening up through the spine. And extend through the heels if it's an option for you. And slowly, we're going to walk the hands back up, sit nice and tall. You're going to twist over to your right leg and have your hands either side of the leg. And see if you can initiate a twist from the ribs, from the navel around. If your left buttock lifts a bit, it's okay. We don't want to encourage it, but we don't want to force it down either. We're going to lengthen through the spine and slowly walk the hands forwards to wherever is comfortable for you. So focus on length, and then you can gradually walk the hands forwards wherever is comfortable for you. Continue to extend through the heels and continue to lengthen forwards. You can use your fingers to create a little bit of traction to help you move forwards from the hip. So you're drawing the fingers back towards you, or the palms back towards you, drawing the head in the direction of the foot. Good. Then you can allow the head to soften, the shoulders to soften, but don't lose the length that you've built up. Your right hand is now going to take hold of your ankle, or wrap your fingers around the big toe and see if you can get your elbow to the inside of the leg. The left hand is going to come onto the left ribs, and we're going to feel that we're opening the left ribs up as the right ribs move forwards. Okay, so instead of being turned over the leg, we're opening up now. And we're going to raise the arm up and over, Or if that's too much, you can keep the hands onto the ribs and opening up there. See what works for you this morning. Don't just collapse into the pose and take hold of the foot. Work on grounding, rebounding energy, lengthening up through the spine. Activating the right buttock to create length and lift over to the side. Be aware of the breath, soften the jaw. And slowly inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Turn the hands over to the left side. So you're twisting to the left. And slowly, see where's comfortable for you to walk forwards. Again, the right buttock can lift a little bit. Lengthen through the spine. You can use your fingers or palms as traction to draw the hands back towards you to help you to hinge forwards from the hips. Use the breath to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, feel that you hinge forwards a little bit more. Once you feel that you've built up your maximum length for today, feel that you maintain that length and allow the head to soften, the shoulders to soften, the elbows to soften. You allow the back to round a little bit without shrinking the spine. Then slowly lift the head slightly, take hold of the ankle with the left hand, or you can wrap the first two fingers around the big toe. The elbow starts to move to the inside of the leg as the right hand takes hold of the side of the ribs and you feel you're opening up. So you've got the option to stay here or bring the arm up and over. Don't collapse the left side of the body and just go over to the side. Keep that upward energy through the spine. Arms coming up alongside the ear, or take hold of the ribs and just feel that openness. Left ribs are moving forwards, right ribs are moving back. Soften your shoulders, soften the jaw. Ground down through that left sitting bone. Feel an upward energy moving up through the spine. So we're not just sinking into flexibility. There's that element of effort. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Good. Then slowly and gently, but take hold of the back of the knees and bend the knees in. Oh. Bring the soles of the feet together. Your inner thighs are going to be nicely stretched. Walk the buttocks towards the heels. Be mindful of your knees. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, see if you can fold forwards from the hips. Your elbows may come onto the inner calves to help release down. The feet, the soles of the feet open up so they don't have to stay glued together. And for those of you that can, you can walk the hands forward and allow the head to release forward to wherever's comfortable. You can bend the elbows and you can rest your thumbs in the inner corner of the eye sockets. And breathe here. Or to wherever is comfortable for you to be. slowly walking your hands back up. Taking hold of your big toes, sitting up nice and tall. Chest open, shoulders back and down. So you've got the option to take hold of your big toes, or you could take hold of the inside of the heels, or take hold of the heels. Okay, one or the other. And we're going to, without rounding the lower back, try and keep the lower back nice and lengthened. If you can, lift the heels up off the floor. If you're struggling with balance here, you could keep one heel down on the floor and straighten. Actually, let's all do that. So keep the left heel down on the floor, and let's slowly lift the left leg up. Right leg up. God, help me. And slowly change. So work on the spine being lengthened. Lengthen the left leg as much as you comfortably can. It doesn't have to straighten. Finding that effort to lengthen through the spine. And slowly lower down, and then let's try both. So we lift the heels up and open them up to the side. Keep the chest open. See where you can comfortably come to, keeping the back nice and straight. See if it's an option to open the leg. This would be a great photo, but no one to take a photo. Balance and smile. Woohoo, you guys look great. And slowly bend the knees. Release the heels back down. Relax the hands. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position for Yoga Mudra. Time flies. It's time for relaxation. Take hold of one wrist behind the back. Eyes closed. And moving forwards from the heart. Slowly allow yourself to hinge forward. Feel the heart moving forwards and then towards the floor. Relaxing the head down, the shoulders down. Feeling a softening in your back. Draw the awareness within. Find a place of stillness. Very, very slowly, let's take about several breaths to lift you back up. Feeling that with each inhalation, your body becomes buoyant and you feel that you're coming up a little bit. At the end of each inhalation, pause for a moment, and then on the next inhalation, come up a little bit further. Taking as many breaths as you need to come back up. Once you're back, relax the hands onto the knees or lap. And now slowly stretching out the legs, opening the eyes, and you can lie down ready for Savasana, Yoga Nidra, relaxation. Pop any blankets over you, cushions, socks, jumpers. make sure that the feet are at least shoulder width apart. Arms slightly away from the body with the palms facing up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. We'll do Sikha Savasana, where we tighten all the muscles in the body at the same time and then relax. So first, we'll lengthen, spread the toes, spread the fingers, open the mouth, stretch out the tongue, raise the eyebrows, look up, and relax. Now, contract and inhale, lift all the legs, the arms, the head, squeeze everything tight, 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 and relax. One more time. Let's extend, spread, open the mouth, stretch out the tongue, raise the eyebrows, look up, and relax. Then inhale, squeeze and lift everything a few inches off the floor, squeeze, squeeze, and relax. Making any physical adjustments the body needs. Let's take a deep breath into the belly. Puff it up like a big, big, big balloon. Hold the breath. Open the mouth, let the air gush out. Breathe into the chest, expand the chest. Hold the breath. Take a little bit more air. Open the mouth and relax. Now allow the breath to soften and settle. Feeling an element of softening to the entire body. Feeling your entire back of the body supported by the ground. Allowing this sense of relaxation. Feel the entire body softening, being supported by the ground. We'll mentally go through the body, relaxing the body part by part. Bringing the awareness to the feet and the legs and relaxing them. The hips and pelvis, sacrum relaxed. Abdomen, abdominal organs relaxed. The middle chest and solar plexus relaxed. And the rib cage, heart, lungs and collarbones relaxed. Feel the entire spine relaxed. The hands and arms and shoulders relaxed. The neck, jaw, cheeks, lips and tongue relaxed. The eyes, eyelids and eye sockets relaxed.
Feel the brain relaxing. The sides of the head, back of the head, and the top of the head relaxing. Feel the entire body soft and relaxed. Feel with each natural inhalation that flows into your body. Feel that you're filling your body with gratitude, the quality of gratitude. Feel with each exhalation, so not changing the breath in any way, with each natural exhalation, feeling this softening, letting go of any unwanted physical, mental tension. And when the mind wanders off the practice, don't judge it, just bring it back to this natural flow of, on the inhalation, the quality of gratitude, and the exhalation, just letting go. Feeling a softness in the breath, a natural flow. As the breath continues to naturally flow in, continue to visualize this quality of gratitude and peace coming into the body. Visualize it spreading to every nerve and cell in the body. And with each exhalation, finding this element of letting go, relaxing. Feeling a softening to your entire being, a softening to the body, breath and mind. very gently bring the awareness back to the senses, to the flow of the breath. Gradually deepening the breath. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And give the body a good stretch. Let's bend the knees, roll over to one side, giving yourself a hug. Thanking yourself for making this time for you. Thanking yourself for making this time to connect in through technology. Might be needing to thank your partners for helping you if you needed help. So taking a moment of gratitude for allowing this moment to be possible in these circumstances. And then slowly, when you're ready, coming up to a seated position. Taking a cushion to sit on, either kneeling or sitting cross-legged. If you always sit the same way, it's good to change the cross, as you know. Sit with the spine nice and long, sense of spaciousness in the spine. The shoulder blades sliding down the back so the chest is open. The front and back ribs lifted equally. And draw the awareness to your breath. Gradually begin to deepen the breath. Focusing on the flow of the breath moving in and out of the body. Gradually starting to lengthen the exhalation to the inhalation. So just consciously lengthening it. It doesn't need to be double, it doesn't need to be counted, but just consciously lengthening the exhalation as much as you can. And at the end of the exhalation, when you feel you've exhaled fully, generally there's a little bit more residual air that we can gently squeeze out before inhaling. So bring the awareness to that. And start to, at the top of the inhalation, create a 3 or 4 second pause where we're holding the breath and continuing to focus on lengthening the exhalation. Never force or strain the breath. If a few seconds is enough for your retention, that's great. Keep this sense of lengthening through the spine, shoulders down, relaxed. And don't judge the mind when you forget to create the pause or when you forget to exhale longer. Just bringing the mind back to the practice. Notice what happens to the mind in that time where we create a pause. Noticing if the mind is steady or wandering. And there's no right or wrong, it just is as it is in this moment. After your next exhalation, relax the breath. Feeling a softness in the face. A softening in the mind. A softening in the body and the breath. And becoming the observer of that softness of the body, mind and breath. From this space of softness, let's chant Om 3 times together. Inhaling. Asato ma sat gamaya, asato ma sat gamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, mrityo ma amritam gamaya, mrityo ma amritam gamaya, Om Shanti. light. Lead us from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire creation be filled with peace and joy, love and light, and good health and balance. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.